Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about um, just some things and mainly the fact that um, you know I just feel like I need to talk about a show, you know, and so I'm going to be talking about a show. But first, before I get into that, I want to just say that so far I am liking the code, and this is just so far. We're 2 episodes in, and I'm liking it. So if we get to 3 episodes and I still like it, I'll do a video about it. And I think I want to do a video comparing Proven Innocent and um and the code together. But today I want to talk about Criminal Minds because I always bring up Criminal Minds in my videos, and then I never really talk about how much I like it, and it's just becoming like something on my channel, that is just like, oh, well, why do you keep mentioning it? Or, oh, well, why does this happen? Or why does that happen? So today we're going to be talking about Criminal Minds and why I like it. First of all, it's been around for 15 seasons. Well, almost 15 seasons. And I feel connected with the characters at this point. Um, and I'm so sorry if you're any background noise. My dog, that I'm dog sitting, is a very loud licker. Whenever he licks his legs or something, he will, like, well, he's a big dog, so his lips, are loud. Um, but getting back on point. Here's the thing about Criminal Minds that I really like. I like that it's inviting. That whenever you're watching the show from from like the very beginning to the very ending bits, you feel so invited in. Like it's like they want you to be a part of this family. Like they want you to be within this case. Like they want you to help out with the show. And that's what I like about the show. I like that um, I can be an audience member. I don't have to be silent the whole time, like I can like like I can um like it feels like I'm in the show with them, helping them out with the case. And with Proven Innocent, and listen, I know I hate Proven Innocent, and I'm gonna bring this point up in my code video, the code video I'm going to be doing, I'm going to bring it up then, but I'm going to bring it up right now also. And that's the fact that when watching Proven Innocent, you feel like you don't have that indentation from other shows, you know? Like this show, like, with, like with Proven Innocent, it doesn't invite you in as an audience member. You can't, so like you can't relate to the characters. You don't feel that, like you don't feel like you should be there, like it feels like work kind of like it's like you have to be there just to see what happens, but you don't want to be there, you know and it's like I'm not getting paid for watching it, so I'm not going to watch it. And listen, I don't get paid for watching any TV shows, let's just be honest. But the thing is that with Proven Innocent, it's like you would have to pay me $1 million. Like you'd have to find a cure for cancer, you know, to make me, you know, be invested into Proven Innocent. Okay, but back on to Criminal Minds. It's like a completely different feeling. It's like a big family, and it's like the the audience is a big part of that family, and I just love it. And I feel like um it's one of the best shows I've ever watched. Like nothing will be able to beat it. And I'm not expecting anything to beat it. But it's, CBS has done such an amazing job with the show. And like I've like as a long time viewer, I feel so welcomed into the show. Even still feel so welcomed into the show. And to see that like the show is ending, it's really sad. And that's why I've made a lot of Criminal Minds videos recently, like as far as like ASMR goes and stuff, like ASMR inspired, like Criminal Minds videos. But the thing is that like the reason why I do that is because I don't want it to end, like I want it to continue like a lot of people do. But unfortunately all good things must come to an end. And that's a big thing that I just don't understand with shows is like I wish that like shows could just go on for like a million years. Like I wish that we were all immortal beings and that like none of us could die, or like none of the people that are like on the show could die, you know? Like I wish that they had like the longest life ever, you know? Um and I mean when Hotch left it was a little bit strange, and it was a little bit of a thing that we had to get used to, but it didn't take long, cuz like yeah, Hotch is a big part of the show, don't get me wrong. The thing is that the show I feel like is better now. Like I feel like there's a lot more better characters than there were before, and I feel like the show is constantly improving. And now I'm gonna get into the fact that uh, there's been interviews, from Matthew Gray Gubler, who plays Reed on the show, and he said that the last four episodes of season 15 are going to be the strongest episodes of the whole show. So I'm interested to see what that means. I mean, I want to see what your guys' opinions are about that, and to see what you guys think. Like, what does that mean? Like if you're a Criminal Minds fan, what does that mean? Like if you've watched for however long the show has been going on for. Like, if you've watched since the very beginning to the very end, please tell me what do you think that means? Because what I mean, like, what I think it means is that the show might be bringing back some old characters, like maybe Hotch or something, or maybe cause like they're gonna be going after a big bad for the whole season, and we know that Rossi's you know, gonna get all emotional about this case. Because he's already gotten emotional. So what's gonna happen? What's going to happen to make everything work? Like what's going to be the interesting thing that makes it the strongest episodes of the whole series, which is a big claim for like an actor slash director to do. That's a big claim for someone who's been a part of the show for a while. Like we need to know, like we need answers, you know. I'm gonna say I'm kind of glad that they're waiting until like the fall time to release season 15, because it is so good that we can kind of wait and not have to have it right now, because then it's like it's already over, And so it's like the more they kind of like the more weeks we have in between like each episode, the better. Because I feel like we really need to take it slow. And that's why I'm hoping that like all the episodes have like 2 weeks in between each other. So it's like here's an episode, 2 weeks later, here's another episode, 2 weeks later, here's another, because I think that'd be pretty cool, Because then it's like, oh my gosh, like it's being expanded in a way, and it's like, it's just interesting because it's like, oh wow, I can relax, like I don't have to worry about it being like so so like every single week, because then it's over within like a month or so, and it's like, oh man, Like because like without those breaks, it would be over within like 2 months, I would say. So yeah, it's kind of like I kind of think it needs to have those breaks in between because like I feel like we need to kind of extend it a little bit somehow. And I'm excited to see um who got to be in the live taping, and I'm excited to see like what they saw behind the scenes and what happened. Like what questions did they ask? I don't know who won those sweepstakes, but they've been very quiet about it on Twitter. So I don't know. There was a thing about a month or two ago where they said that they were going to be having someone be shipped out to have a live taping of the show. And I'm thinking, well, this isn't a sitcom. Like this isn't like a live audience sitcom. So like where are they gonna sit, you know? Like what are they gonna do? Like I mean, of course they're gonna watch the show, but like doesn't that kind of ruin the experience a little bit? Or like is that like an experience that like everybody should be a part of? I mean, I would have gone, but I don't have any money. So, like they would pay off the hotels with a four-star hotel. Get this. A four-star hotel, which is kind of good compared to the hotels that I've been to recently. Um but yeah, so I think it would be really interesting to see like where they go as far as that goes. And I don't know if like the person who got into the sweepstakes can really do anything about it. Like I don't know if they can like say anything about what happened. Like I think that it's confidential and stuff, so I don't think that they can really go about that way. And I think that that's supposed to be classified information that people can, say after the show is gone. Like after the show is done with. Because this will be the last season. So I'm thinking after this last season happens, then people are starting, they're gonna start to reveal like secrets behind the scenes, like what really happens, um like what are the cast's emotions, are they like real emotions or fake emotions, like I really want to see like what goes on behind the scenes because like they do have the behind the scenes like DVD things, that comes like with the DVDs of all the seasons, but that could also be scripted and stuff, so I'm like what really happens, behind closed doors. And I think that'd be really cool to see. Like, I would love to meet that person, whoever was able to be a part of the sweepstakes. They're amazing. I should probably do some research after this about that and see if I can figure out who did it because I would love to meet them. I would love to ask them questions. I would love to see what they experienced. Like I would love to see some behind the scenes stuff that they took. I would love to get some information about what happens. Like, do they find the killer? Like, what happens? Like, do they do the cast like how does it end? Like what's gonna happen? Like I would love to understand like what goes on behind the scenes to like make the show the way it is. Like I'm sure there's like lots of editing that goes in and stuff, and I'm sure there's like lots of other things that you had to factor in also. But I think it'd be really cool to see like what really happens, and maybe there's like some footage that that person took. I would love to get in contact with them. So like if they come across this video, hey, please feel free to say things about it. Feel free to, you know, tell about like your experience. Like, was the hotel good? Was the food good? Did you get a lot of pictures? Did you get to hug the cast? Did you get to interview the cast? Did you get to do a bunch of other things? Like, I like these are like this is like information that I would like love to know. And like I know a good majority of this, like I said, is classified, but it'd be really cool to see. Um, yeah, so and wrapping up the video, my conclusion is if you have the time in the fall time to watch a show, please, or multiple shows, please watch Criminal Minds on Wednesday, and then on Thursday watch Legacies and SWAT. If SWAT returns for another season, um, please feel free to do that because y- I think it'd be really cool to have like all of the Criminal Minds fans, watch all of the episodes of the season, and like have like the viewership go up, to see that that people are still interested into the show. I know this video won't get anywhere though, so that's that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.